Hello, fellow gardeners. Do you dream of a garden overflowing with delicious fruits and vegetables? We all want our gardens to thrive. Imagine stepping outside your door and picking fresh, juicy tomatoes or crisp lettuce. In this essay, we'll uncover 3 simple yet effective tips to maximize your garden's productivity. These tips are easy to follow, even if you're new to gardening. We'll explore the magic of companion planting, the importance of regular harvesting, and the benefits of crop rotation. Get ready to roll up your sleeves, dig in, and watch your garden flourish like never before. Let's get started. Have you ever noticed how some plants seem to thrive when grown near certain neighbors? It's not just a coincidence, it's a well-known gardening technique called companion planting. That's the beauty of companion planting. This method involves strategically placing plants next to each other to enhance growth, deter pests, and improve overall garden health. It's like creating a friendly community in your garden bed. Each plant plays a role, contributing to the well-being of its neighbors. Some plants naturally help each other grow bigger and stronger. They can share nutrients, provide shade, or even act as natural pest repellents. For example, planting basil alongside tomatoes is a classic companion planting duo. This pairing is beneficial for both plants. Basil helps to repel pests that might want to munch on your tomatoes. Its strong scent confuses and deters harmful insects. Plus, basil adds a delightful aroma to your garden, making it a joy to work in. The fragrance can also enhance the flavor of your tomatoes. Another benefit of companion planting is maximizing space. By carefully selecting plant partners, you can make the most of every inch of your garden. You can grow climbing beans up sturdy corn stalks, saving precious garden space. This method, known as the 3 sisters, also includes squash, which spreads out to cover the ground. This way, you can grow even more delicious food in your garden. Companion planting not only boosts productivity but also creates a more resilient and diverse ecosystem. Marigolds are another great companion plant. They can be planted among vegetables to repel nematodes and other pests, adding a splash of color to your garden. By incorporating flowers and herbs into your vegetable garden, you create a balanced environment that supports beneficial insects and pollinators. So next time you plan your garden, consider the power of companion planting. It's a natural and effective way to create a thriving, harmonious garden space. With a little planning and knowledge, you can enjoy a bountiful harvest and a beautiful, healthy garden all season long. Imagine a fruit basket constantly refilled with fresh, ripe fruit. That's the magic of regular harvesting in your garden. The more you pick, the more your plants produce. It's like a continuous cycle of abundance. Take lettuce, for example. Instead of waiting for the entire head to grow, harvest a few outer leaves regularly. This encourages the plant to produce more leaves, giving you a steady supply of fresh salad greens. Herbs like basil also benefit from frequent harvesting. Snip off the top leaves and stems to encourage bushier growth and a continuous supply of flavorful leaves for your culinary creations. Section 4, round and round we go. Crop rotation for a healthy garden. Welcome to the fascinating world of crop rotation, a time-tested technique that can transform your garden into a thriving oasis. Imagine playing a game of musical chairs with your vegetables. Each year, they get a new seat, and this simple act can make a world of difference. That's the basic idea behind crop rotation. It's a strategic way to manage your garden, ensuring that each plant gets what it needs while keeping the soil healthy and fertile. It involves changing the location of your crops each year. By doing so, you can avoid depleting the soil of specific nutrients and give it a chance to recover. This simple technique offers significant benefits for your garden's health and productivity. Not only does it improve soil structure, but it also enhances the overall vitality of your plants. Different plants have different nutrient needs. Some plants are heavy feeders, while others are light feeders or even nutrient givers. For instance, tomatoes are heavy feeders, meaning they draw many nutrients from the soil. They require a lot of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium to grow well. Beans, on the other hand, actually add nitrogen to the soil, enriching it for future plantings. They have a symbiotic relationship with nitrogen-fixing bacteria, which helps to replenish the soil. By rotating tomatoes and beans in your garden beds each year, you can prevent nutrient depletion and create a more balanced growing environment. This practice ensures that the soil remains fertile and productive over the long term. Crop rotation also helps to control pests and diseases by disrupting their life cycles. When you move plants around, pests and diseases that are specific to certain crops have a harder time establishing themselves. This means fewer pests and diseases, leading to healthier plants and better yields. It's a natural way to protect your garden without relying on chemical pesticides. Planning your crop rotation might seem daunting at first, but with a little practice, it becomes second nature. Start by grouping your plants into families and rotating them accordingly. Over time, you'll see the benefits of crop rotation in the form of healthier soil, more robust plants, and bountiful harvests. It's a rewarding practice that pays off season after season. So, give crop rotation a try in your garden. It's a simple yet powerful way to ensure a healthy, productive garden year after year. Happy gardening. Section 5. A protective blanket, the benefits of mulching. Imagine tucking your garden beds in with a cozy blanket. That's what mulching does. Mulch is a layer of organic material like straw or wood chips spread over the soil surface. Mulch acts like a protective barrier, helping to retain moisture in the soil and suppress pesky weeds. This means less watering and weeding for you, leaving you more time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Moreover, as mulch decomposes, it adds valuable nutrients to the soil, further benefiting your plants. Mulching is like giving your garden a nourishing hug, creating a healthier and more productive growing environment. Section 6. Working with nature for a bountiful harvest. As we've discovered, maximizing your garden's productivity isn't about complicated techniques or expensive products. It's about using what nature provides and enhancing it with thoughtful practices. It's about understanding and working in harmony with nature's rhythms. Observing the natural cycles and patterns in your garden can provide valuable insights into how to care for your plants. By embracing companion planting, we create a thriving ecosystem where plants support each other's growth. For example, planting basil near tomatoes can improve the flavor of the tomatoes and deter pests. Regular harvesting encourages continuous production, ensuring a steady supply of fresh, flavorful produce. Picking vegetables at their peak not only provides the best taste, but also stimulates the plant to produce more. Crop rotation helps maintain soil fertility and disrupts pest and disease cycles. By changing the types of plants grown in each bed every season, you can prevent soil depletion and reduce the likelihood of pests and diseases taking hold. Finally, mulching provides a protective layer that conserves moisture, suppresses weeds, and enriches the soil. Organic mulches, such as straw or wood chips, break down over time, adding valuable nutrients back into the soil. By incorporating these simple yet effective tips into your gardening practices, you'll be well on your way to enjoying a bountiful harvest. A garden that is in tune with nature is not only more productive, but also more resilient to challenges. Remember, the key to a productive garden lies in working with nature, not against it. Happy gardening. Embrace the natural world and it will reward you with a garden that is both beautiful and bountiful.